Hey Frontline fans, welcome back to Comic Frontline and fans. You're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer. Get ready to do episode number 43 of Spider Slayer's Haul. That's right, guys, and I'm so happy to say that comic books are making its way back to the haul. Now, maybe not full strength and maybe not as many as usual, and maybe try and play a little bit catch up, but slowly but surely there'll be comics, more comics, and comics and comics and comics. So, with that being said, here is the mysterious bag. It's back. Let's see what I got this week, shall we? All right, so bag comes off of the comics. Bag goes onto the seat because I got to put the comics back in the bag when I'm done so I can bring the comic books home, now that you've heard that whole story. Also got a whole bunch of, bags and boards, so we wound up getting that. And so here we go. Here's the first book. Last week's comic, of course, I still have to grab The Amazing Spider-Man, The Clone Conspiracy. I did read it digitally, just to give you a short review of it. I really enjoyed it, and I had a lot of fun with it. Crazy ending. I love Electro, the new version of her. She is hysterical. She is a trip. I love the artwork in this book. It's totally detailed. I love it. It's really good. Enjoy the hell out of it. So good stuff here. This is Dead No More, The Clone Conspiracy, issue number 4. Interesting to see how this event will turn out. Also, from last week's comics, Clone Conspiracy tie-in, The Amazing Spider-Man. We're at issue number 23 on this whole deal, and I thought this was a really great issue as well, as this featured an issue with Gwen Stacy and Spidey, and we just haven't seen that in a very long time. And I thought Peter got really emotional in this book, and it's something that we haven't seen from Amazing Spider-Man in a while. And I think when when a main character can get emotion and, good character development in it, I think it's awesome. So, really great book. I love this one. Amazing Spider-Man, issue 23. Also, if you guys haven't checked out this book, this came out actually 2 weeks ago. And this is Red Sonja, issue number 1. Got the J. Scott Campbell cover on here. And this is done by Amy Chu and Carlos Gomez. This book was absolutely phenomenal, as it actually has Red Sonja misplaced in New York. So she's time misplaced in New York, and she doesn't know where the hell is she. Her language is messed up. Kind of reminds me of what's going on in year 1 of Wonder Woman right now. But she's being surrounded by all of these police officers. Really great opening issue. I also read the Zero issue. I love the direction of the book. If you guys haven't checked it out, this one is from Dynamite Comics. Awesome read. Some of the best artwork also. So Red Sonja, issue number 1. All right, next, another book that came out, I think last week, and that was Savage Dragon, issue number 219. This book is really cool because it has Glum on trial, and we get to see a little bit of the original Dragon in here. He gets a lot of screen time in this book, and we haven't seen him that much as in recent issues, so it's really good to see him. There always is a cult favorite for our Savage Dragon. It's a really well-written book, especially within the past year. It's stepped up its game. So this is issue number 219. All right, next is another book, independent book, Grimm Fairy Tales from Zenescope Entertainment. This is volume 2, as we get to see the legacy passed on to Sela's daughter, which is Skylar, and she now is trying to control the realms, or be in the realms, and guide people in the right direction and things like that. Last issue was pretty cool. It had to deal with like werewolves and stuff. So, and now it looks like we get to see her boyfriend in this issue as well. Artwork in this book was really well done. Like the facial expressions, not in this book, but in the actual first issue. So the artwork is really well done as it continues in this book as well. So really cool, and Skylar has aged a little bit also. So great stuff here. Can't wait to read issue number 2 of Grimm Fairy Tales. All right, next, now it looks like we're getting, more deeper into this week's books. Only got a few, got to read a lot of them digitally from Comic Frontline. So the next one is Reborn, issue number 4. this book has been awesome, as we got to see kind of like the other side of things now when it comes to this world, like the darker world. And we got to see our main character who wound up being captured with her father. And Greg Capullo's artwork is absolutely second to none in this book. Just love all the action scenes in this series as well. The coloring's really good. Just love the eyes, and just it gets really dark and gory, like you can see this right here. And it's great to see Capullo this way, because you know, I felt like he was limited when it came to Batman, and we saw him in Batman. We haven't seen him display his other artwork, so it's good that he can showcase his artwork in Reborn. Really great series. Can't wait to read issue 4. All right, next from Marvel Comics, we get Inhumans vs. X-Men issue number 3. Really awesome, as we got to see in the last issue, the X-Men just triumph over these Inhumans. They put them in limbo. Every time you think maybe the Inhumans are going to actually get the upper hand, the X-Men were ready for it, and it's just a great series. And if they get rid of these Inhumans, hell, I will not be sad whatsoever. Looking forward to it. Issue number 3, great stuff so far. Definitely under the radar event. I think this is great, and it's all leading up into the new X-Men titles, so good stuff here. All right, next we go on to another Marvel book, and that is Hulk issue number 2. First issue is really well done, as we get to see Jennifer Walters, not like her, you know, bold self. She's kind of very reserved now. She doesn't want to unleash the beast. She's more like Banner these days, as the death of her cousin unleashes the Hulk that's within inside her. And this is a really well written first issue. Can't wait to see where the second issue goes here on her trying to control her anger. Is just awesome. And yeah, can't wait to read issue number 2 of Hulk. Next, from Marvel Comics, we get to see still the aftermath of what's going on with Porcupine in Spider-Woman issue number 15. In the last issue, she was fighting someone that was wearing Roger's suit, and she's kind of dumbfounded by it. And we also get to see her actually not really realizing, I guess, you know, if maybe she did love Roger, and it took Roger's ex-wife to kind of shove that into her face. So really interesting stuff here in Spider-Woman. One of the best series I've read in Marvel, and people are telling me that this is possibly ending, and if it does end, I'll truly be sad, because this is one of the best books, and I love what Dennis Hopeless has done with the character. So this is Spider-Woman issue number 15. All right, and last but not least, I think this is pretty much a highly anticipated book. Justice League of America, Killer Frost, Rebirth, issue number 1. Now, I love Killer Frost. I think she's a great type of villain. I love how she, you know, got her powers and how she struggles with it, and I'm really looking forward to reading this issue. I loved her Villains Month issue when that came out a couple years ago as well, so this showcases her again. The cover is just absolutely beautiful. You know, here we get to see some panic on her face. If you want to see some artwork there, she's talking with Amanda Waller. It looks like it shows how she, you know, needs to keep warm and whatnot. So I definitely will be doing a review on Killer Frost Rebirth right here on Frontline. So there you guys have it. There is the haul for the week. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Like I said, not as many comics going forward for a little while. There's a lot of things coming up for me, but hopefully you'll still enjoy the haul. And don't worry, I'll be reading all those other comics as well. So guys, now it's your turn in the comments below to tell me which books you picked up this week, which books you're kind of on the fence with, which ones you're not really going to enjoy so much. And fans, as always, thank you for watching and supporting Comic Frontline. Don't forget to check out comicfrontline.com, and don't forget to watch our live show each and every Tuesday night, 9:30, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And again, guys, until that next comic book review, this is Mike Spiderslayer signing off. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.